Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So for today's episode, we have this cool, amazing product right here in my hand, and basically what it is an air cooler, or you can also call it as an air conditioner fan, which is super convenient. You guys can use it when you guys are sleeping, working, yoga, learning, resting, or playing guitar, or basically any time you guys want to. That's up to you guys. But first thing first, let me actually open up the product to show you guys what it actually looks like and what comes in the package first. Alright, so when you first open up, first thing you can see is a user manual right here, or instruction manual right here to teach you guys how to use the product itself. And then they do have a little protective layer right there. So let's take it out. So when we take out the protective layer, you can see the actual product itself right there. Let's take it out. Alright, so once we take out the product, you can see that is basically everything inside there. So you can see it's actually pretty cool. It's so small and compact, so you can actually bring this on the go if you guys want to. Alright, so when you take it out, you can see that this is basically what the product looks like right here. But they do have a little handle that you can actually bring with you guys on the go, which is super convenient. So kind of like carrying like a little mini boom box, which is pretty cool. They do have the LCD display right here, and they do have the button controls on top. So there's an on and off button, there's a wind button, there's a time and sleep button, there's a cooling button, a light button, and a UV light button as well. And if you take a look at the bottom part right here, they do have the anti-skid material to prevent it from like moving around when you guys actually use it. If we take a look at the back part, you can see that this is basically what it looks like right here. So there's the fan option right here. And then this is where to put in the water, so you can use it like a misting fan or a humidifier. And you can see there's on and off button right here, and there's a cable slot right here. So I'm assuming the cable is inside this slot right here, so let me actually open up this part first. So when we open up this part right here, you guys can see there's something inside there. Let's see what it is. So we have the cable that is right here that you want to use to plug it in to activate it. They do have another protective layer right here that you just want to take out. Alright, so once we take out that layer right there, you guys can see that is basically what it looks like right there. So that is basically everything that's on the product itself. Before I actually test it out, let's talk about some of the specs that's on here first. So obviously for this product, since it is an air conditioner fan, it's supposed to help you guys cool down. So once you guys activate it or turn it on, you should start seeing some mist or something that comes out to help you guys cool down. Unless you guys are just using it as a fan option, you guys can definitely do that as well. In terms of the wind speed controls on here, there's 3 different speed levels. There's low, medium, and high. So you can choose based on your own preference. And then like I just mentioned to you guys right now, there is the misting option, so it can definitely help you guys feel cool and hydrated as well. So supposedly for the product itself, it mentions that it's supposed to be really quiet or not noisy at all, which we'll find out whether or not that's true in a second. In terms of the timer option on here, it said there's a 2 hours or 4 hour timer, so you can choose based on your own preference if you guys do want to use that option. And then in terms of the light option on this product, they have, I believe, 8 different modes. One is the rainbow mode, and then the other 7 is like the ambient light mode, which we'll find out how to use that in a second and what it looks like. And in terms of like what each different part is and how the button works or what kind of buttons is on here, I described to you guys earlier, but if you guys don't remember, it's all on here. And then just like I mentioned earlier about the product itself, it is super portable and lightweight, and it's so small and compact that you can bring with you guys anywhere. So that is basically everything that's on the product itself. Let's actually plug this in first and try out the fan before we use the misting option and see how that works. So you guys can see the indicator right here to show you guys when it's on. If I press it one time, it turns on. And if I want to increase the speed level, I just have to press it again. So there's speed level 1, speed level 2, and speed level 3. So obviously speed level 3 is going to be pretty loud. And if you guys want to turn it off, all you need to do is press it down one time, and it turns off. So if you guys want to use the timer option, you do want to turn it on first. Alright, so there's a timer option. So there's 2 hours, there's 4 hours, and then after like 2 hours or 4 hours or whatever you set, it turns off by itself. There's also the cooling option right here, so if I press that, it turns on the cooling option. But because we don't have any water in here, it does not have that cooling mist option, so we'll do that in a second. Let's turn on the light and see how that works. Alright, so I can see the light in the bottom part right there. So if I want to change the color, I just have to press the light button again. So obviously I can't see it right now because it's still pretty bright out. So I'll bring it into a darker room to give you guys another view of it. So when we add in the water, obviously I want to plug in the electricity first. So you guys don't have to worry about getting electrocuted or anything. So you guys want to open up this part right here, so just pull it out. Alright, so when we pull it out, it looks like that's the maximum it can go. So you guys want to pour in the water in there using a cup or something. But I have this little cup right here, which is super convenient. So let's pour it in. So I just want to pour it in like this. Alright, so I'll just use a little bit for now. I don't want to use too much. But when you guys are done, you guys want to close it up like this. And you guys want to twist it right here to lock it. Now you just can't open it up. So that's pretty cool how it has the option. If we plug it back in again, and then we turn it on. If we use the misting option now, let's see what happens. Alright, I'm not sure if it's in see or not, but there definitely is mist coming out of it. Alright, so it doesn't seem like it's actually showing the mist in the video itself. but in terms of the mist, they do have two different options. So they have level 1 and level 2. So you can see that's level 1 right there. Press it again, that's level 2. So I'm assuming if you guys use level 1 for the misting option, it's cold. But if you use it on the level 2 option, then it's even colder. So that way, if you guys are using this in like the summertime, it definitely will help keep you guys hydrated and keep you guys cool. So that is basically everything that's on the product itself. Let me actually do a quick test in the darkness and show you guys what the different light looks like in the dark first. And then we'll come back and talk more about the product in a second. Alright, so I have the product all plugged in right here. I'm gonna turn off the light and show you guys what it looks like with the light on. Alright, so once we turn off the light, you can see that this is basically what it looks like. So this is the rainbow option. You guys can see how there's a light coming from both the front and also the back as well. Let me turn it around and show you guys what the back looks like. So you can see that the back part is actually glowing as well with the light. And you guys can see the water inside here. So I changed the light option. You can see that there's different color options here you can change from. So you can change it to whatever color you guys want. Definitely a lot of different color options. Alright, so right here is the display screen. You guys want to use the timing option right here. You guys can do that. If you guys want to use the cooling option, you guys can do that as well. So that's level 1 and level 2. Let me try to turn off the light and see when you guys can actually see the mist. So you guys can kind of see the mist that's coming out from here, but it's still not like super noticeable or not super clear that you can see the mist really obviously, but you guys can kind of see it right here. Alright, so if you guys want to use the UV light, let me show you guys what that looks like really quick. But I do need to turn it this way because I don't want the UV light to shine directly at me. Let's turn off the light. Turn on the UV light. Alright, so you can see that that is basically what it looks like if you guys are using the UV light. So you definitely do not want to be around it when you guys are using the UV light. So let me actually turn it off really quick. So it's definitely really cool how they have the options that can actually kill the germs surrounding the area of the air conditioner fan right here. But you can see that that is basically what it looks like in the dark. It definitely looks much more cooler in the darkness. Alright, welcome back guys. So now I saw a quick test of the product itself. You guys can see that everything about the product itself works really well. Super easy to use and super convenient as well. Basically everything about this product is super convenient and super nice to have, like I mentioned, when it's like summertime or if it's really hot. If you guys are living somewhere where it's hot all the time, then this is super convenient and super nice to have to help keep you guys hydrated and keep you guys cool throughout the day. Whether you guys plan on using this at home, in the office, or wherever you guys want to, that's up to you guys. But that is basically everything that's on the product itself. Now that we could unboxing and testing the product itself, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for me, honestly, I would definitely have to say that any kind of like portable air conditioner fan is super worth it if you guys want one or need one of these. Like I mentioned, if you guys are living somewhere where it's super hot, or if you guys plan on getting one of these because summer is coming up and you guys want to stay hydrated and cool, then this is super convenient and super worth it. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or have just one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save the money for something else that you do need. But other than that, that's pretty much for unboxing and testing of the product itself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, let me subscribe, like, and comment down below. And if you guys like this video, make sure to click on that like button at the bottom. That'll definitely help this video out. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.